Hello, you guys. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network. We are going to get into another reading for you guys. All right, listen, I got a channeled message and it came through so strong, Pisces, that I had to tell you all about it. All right. Y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe. Let me pull it up because, honey, it is serious. So basically the channel message is turning tides. Turning tides. The tides, they turn, and now is the time where the tides are turning. So basically the message some of them that I was getting, people are getting fed up with them and you're up next. Okay, so people could be getting fed up with a certain person or tired of dealing with a certain person. It could be more than one person, it could be groups of people, but basically people are getting fed up with what's already out there, and I feel like you're bringing some type of new energy to the situation, or a new energy to a space. What's normally constant is now changing. So there could be some shakeups that you want to prepare for or just brace yourself for in your life, because something that's usually constant is now becoming inconsistent. And I feel like also what's inconsistent could be becoming more constant. So it's like a flip-flop type of effect. There could be highs and lows, because that's basically the essence of tides. There could be highs and lows that you have to deal with. High tide versus low tide, or depth, right? Ooh, sorry, Percy. Card fell on Percy. Loop of productivity. Focus on your work. Complete what you start. Brainstorm new ideas. Yeah, so some of your ideas may work. Some of your ideas may be very good. Yeah, but don't worry about criticism. Whatever this is that you're doing, Spirit really wants you to brainstorm new ideas, try these new ideas, finish the project so you can see the full scope of maybe the analytics of something before you decide if it's good or bad. And then don't worry about what other people say. Just focus on what it is you're doing. Basically, stay in your own lane, mind your own business. But that's what we talked about already recently. But there's definitely depth. Something could be going very deep, but there could also be things that are really shallow. I'm trying to think if there was anything else connected to that. Yeah. I feel like you have more highs when you're deep and when you're really connected with your spirit and your emotions. When you get deep, like when people say, "Oh, that's deep," right? The more you're that way naturally, Pisces. You're naturally a deep person, very introspective, and you're very much so delving into the psychic aspects of your gifts. But I feel like something could increase with that possibly, but I feel like you also hit on a lot of good things when you go into those dark corners that other people don't want to go into. Yeah, but something about high tide versus low tide, and depth versus being shallow. Also, 6 hours could be significant. June 6th could be significant. And the new moon in Gemini is on June 6th. But the number 6 is significant. Specifically 6 hours. For some of you guys, 6 days. You may want to like set an alarm, or not an alarm, but a calendar reminder or something like that, for 6 hours and then 6 days. And then June 6th as well. Something about Gemini could be significant because the new moon is in Gemini on June 6th. Also, your luck is changing. Also heard slack. Cut me some slack. Or like when you give slack, it's like if you're holding a rope really tightly and they're like, give it some slack. It's like you loosen it up and you're not holding it as tightly. So you might have to give someone some slack, or they may be asking you to give them some slack. I would just be very discerning on that situation. I don't know exactly what it's talking about, but I also heard slacker. So that's why I said, like, be careful of how much slack you give a person. And if somebody is being super critical of you, that could be something as well, where somebody's being super critical of you. Yeah, heartline. You are entitled to your feelings and zone of ambition. Go for it. Yeah. Yeah, so you're entitled to feel how you feel. So if somebody is like criticizing you for how you feel, or getting upset with you about, your opinion or your perspective based on your experiences, they need to cut you some slack. And if they don't want to cut you some slack, then they can kick rocks barefoot with no shoes on, fresh out the goddamn bathtub, bitch. Let's take it back, okay? But yeah, don't allow someone to keep getting more and more slack from you, especially if they come off as a slacker. High Tides is a show, interestingly enough, that was on Netflix. I think it was about young adults. It was a young adult show. It's for young adults. So you could be dealing with a young adult or dealing with immaturity. You could be dealing with teenagers, 12 to 18. There's a second season of the show, or at least when I looked it up, they renewed it for a second season. So you may be getting a second wind in a situation, even though some or most may think you're mediocre. There are those that see your worth as exemplary. So when I was reading about the show High Tide, which I never saw that show High Tides, but when I was reading about it, people were saying that it was like, okay, it was so-so, it was mediocre, it wasn't that great, or it was basically like something that people have seen before. But even though it was something that they were describing in kind of like not the best way, the show still got renewed for a second season. So if you have critics or you have people who are being overly critical of you, they're not cutting you any slack, they're super negative when it comes to their criticism of you or whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you really don't have to really give a fuck, because the people who are for you are going to show themselves. The people who support you are going to show themselves. And whatever criticism that you're receiving from those overly critical people, or those people who are very much so sticklers and not really cutting you any slack or giving you any props for what you do, it's like they're not really important in the situation. You're still going to have some type of second wind, or you're still going to have some type of success with what you're doing. Yeah, because a lot of people do see your work as exemplary, okay? Heartline, again, you're entitled to your feelings. Lifeline, increase your vitality. Yeah. So I feel like thinking more so about the people who are for you instead of against you is going to help you increase your vitality. There's a reality check coming in for some of you, possibly people around you as well. A reality check. High tide and low tide marks a point where things start and end. Endings bring new beginnings. Life begets death, and vice versa. So life begets death, death begets life. Endings beget beginnings, beginnings beget endings. Let things start and end in your life without too much force or without fighting back, Pisces, because I feel that there may be a lot of start-stop energy that frustrates you, and it would behoove you to just ride the wave. That's going to come up later. I'm going to tell you about the waves. But also, it's like these are all things that are like checking off boxes when it comes to your Akashic records or your spiritual journey, or the evolution of your soul. So whenever something ends in your life, it's like Spirit just wants you to be positive about the ending, because it may be surreal. It may be very emotional, bittersweet, but it's something that needs to happen in order for you to progress forward. Mercury line, increase your self-awareness, zone of individuality, be your genuine self. So throughout all the ups and downs, all the starting, stopping, beginnings and endings, life and death, be your genuine self. Okay? Be who you are. Because I feel like you guys, what is that? Super morph, or I don't know. It's something about Power Rangers. You morph into someone else when you're around different situations. And this we've talked about because it's a protection mechanism for you to be able to survive, I feel, in a lot of situations. But now, yeah, be your genuine self. Seek the deeper meaning. Now spirit wants you to seek the deeper meaning of why it's important for you to be yourself and what being yourself really looks like. Because it feels to me that they're going to protect you. Whatever you were feeling that you had to guard yourself against by kind of transforming into, because I'm hearing Transformers, robots in disguise. So it's like whatever you felt like you had to because like Transformers always had to disguise themselves because they were robots. Like people, may attack them or feel threatened by them or not accept them. But it's like at this point, it's kind of like, fuck it. Like you need to be who you were created to be. You need to be the being and the soul and the spirit of who you were created to be, and be your genuine self, because there's a deeper meaning in that you're going to find, or that you may need to explore. Okay. So yeah, definitely a shift in direction is happening. Ooh. It could be explosive. It could be sudden. Wow. Rest and rejuvenate. Be your genuine self again. Increase your vitality. So yeah, a shift is happening. A shift in the wind is happening. Did I say that earlier? I don't know. But yeah, the shift is happening. A shift in direction. Also, something is bulging. So let me see. Something is bulging or popping out. You may be having some type of weight gain or outgrowing a space or a thing. Be mindful of your eating habits. Yeah, and make sure you exercise regularly as much as possible based on your doctor's recommendations. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, so please do not take this as medical advice. Disclaimer is below. But something is definitely bulging or popping out. You could be popping out after a long time inside. Like, I'm finna pop out real quick. You might be showing your face somewhere where you haven't showed your face in a long time. Or you just might be popping out and blowing up. Some of you have a project or a creative endeavor that you're doing that's about to explode. Like, I'm seeing somebody shake a can of soda or pop. Yeah. So Midwest, up north, they say pop. Down south, they say soda. Well, I don't know where else they say it, but that's what I've recognized. So this shakeup that you could be in could be causing some type of explosion or a pop. But I feel like it's going to be positive. I don't get anything negative from that. It actually feels like it could be kind of like surreal. Like it could feel uncanny. It could feel like a movie. Something is surreal about that. Be mindful of weight gain though. But you're definitely outgrowing a space or a thing or a person or a situation. 2 a.m. and 2 p.m. are significant in the next 24 hours. Possibly also 1 a.m. and 1 p.m. Take it how it resonates. Momentum and making waves. So we were talking about the waves. You're going to have to be able to ride the wave, but I feel like you've created some type of momentum to where the wave is very large. And I also have, with making waves, I meant to write crashing waves, but the autocorrect in my phone put breaking waves. So making waves, breaking waves, crashing waves. The waves you're making are gonna they're at a point where the surfer would ride. Silver Surfer I also heard. I don't know what that's about. I think wasn't that a cartoon or something? But your waves that you've created, it's like they may have started off as just little bubbles on the surface of the water, ripples. But now they're like 10 feet tall. I just heard 10 feet tall. Some of you 20 feet tall. I don't know what that's about. But you definitely are there's going to be somebody who's not going to be able to handle the crashing waves. Because when I was researching tides, right, it was definitely about the way the wildlife on the shore are affected by the tides. Like the wildlife or the plant life on the shore are most affected by the tide. And they have to be able to survive the waves. Part of it is surviving the waves. I think that there's... Now this part is funny. Let me clear my throat, bitch. That's what you may be saying to someone. Let me clear my throat. Tap into your higher consciousness. Explore your creativity. Apollo, zone of ideas. Yeah. So you have an endless supply of ideas. I feel like your ideas just keep coming and coming and coming like the waves because, it's connected. And basically, because the waves are connected to the moon and the earth, I feel like your physical body and your emotions are starting to become aligned with your passion and your thoughts. Your passion is the wands to me, like what you're passionate about. Yeah. And your thoughts are the swords. Your ideas are the swords as well. But I feel like your physical body, which is, pentacles, earth, is starting to line up with your wands and your swords. And your emotions are coming along with your physical body. So the moon and the earth are significant. That's why that new moon, June 6th, is significant in some way, shape, or form. And it's a Gemini new moon. But there's definitely like this essence of you stepping up, clearing your throat, and like, when they make those memes, because I'm seeing this guy on YouTube, which I can't think of his name right now, but he makes shorts and it's really funny. Really, really funny. And he made one about the choir kid, or not the choir kid, but the quiet kid in choir, like in the church choir or school choir. And the kid is quiet all the time. Nobody even hears that child talk. But as soon as the choir director picks that child to do a solo, you find out that child got pipes. They could blow. They could sing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they open their mouth and it's like, ooh, like they singing and you ain't never heard the sucker talk. That's what I feel like you're doing in a lot of situations. A lot of people just saw you as quiet, or a lot of people didn't really pay attention to what you were doing. Again, that's associated with like that, the tides like changing. A lot of people may not have even liked you. A lot of people may have seen you as an enemy or somebody negative or whatever it was, that however you were being viewed in situations, it's like the tides are turning. And it's like that quiet kid who finally opens their mouth and you realize that magic comes out. So it feels to me that there's this momentum that you've created with these waves that started off as ripples, and now they're actually like huge 10-20 foot waves crashing onto the rocks or crashing onto the surface. Ego, you're perfect the way you are. Go for it. Yeah, you're finally starting to go for something that you really want and put 100% of who you really are into it by not like wearing a mask or sugarcoating who you are. And there's someone who's on the receiving end of those waves. Like, they want those waves to break. They want to break from those waves, or they want to basically not have to withstand or endure the waves that you're creating, but they're going to have to. And it's like people outside of you that either may have saw you as an enemy or seen you as lame or had some type of problem with you. They're about to have to brace themselves because your waves are beginning to crash onto them. And when you're caught in the tide of a body of water, you better be able to swim, because it can be very difficult. And it was very interesting when I got this message, because you guys are water signs. Now, there could be physical tides turning in the ocean, or there could be some type of change in the tides that you or, people hear about in the world. But again, it's the gravitational pull of the moon and the rotational force of the earth causing the tides to rise and fall across the planet. There could be an association with biology, ecology, earth science, oceanography. The new moon is equivalent to the king tide, right? Because that's when the tide is highest, during the new moon. That's why June 6th is significant. The moon is closest to the earth at that time. So that's why the gravitational pull of the moon makes the tide so high. Also, fingerprints, spirals or vortexes, and then also ringworms. So just be mindful of your kids, your pets. I'm getting that somebody could get ringworm. Hopefully not you or anybody close to you, but you may hear somebody talk about ringworm. But I'm seeing like a spiral or rings, or like not like the Olympic rings, but more so like a maze, like a spiral fingerprint type thing, or vortex. All right. So those are the messages, channel messages. How long was that? Wow, 20 minutes. Jesus. All right, let's pull a few cards, Pisces. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. Show me the messages that Pisces needs to know. Only things that are important at this time for what they need to know. Spirit, what are the messages? Okay, zone of creativity. Embrace your unique skills. Yeah, Spirit ain't playing about that. They really want you to be yourself. They really want you to be who it is that you are. Heartline, again, you're entitled to your feelings. Yep. And they don't want Pisces for you to allow anyone to gaslight you out of how it is that you feel. And if you feel attached or drawn to a particular creative endeavor, go for it. Because if you feel like it's good, if you feel like it's right, then it is. Like, even if you have certain emotions or feelings about people and what they're doing, you have the right to voice your opinion, just like all these motherfuckers out here who's flapping their gums and talking. Healing stigmata. Heal yourself and heal others. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of feels like, Pisces. I feel like I just made that thing crooked. But it kind of feels like you embracing your feelings, or you having some type of like confidence when it comes to how you feel about situations, is going to help you to embrace your skills. Yeah, you giving value and credence to your feelings and emotions, and not like pushing them aside for other people, is going to basically reveal some unique gifts. And it's going to help you to heal yourself and heal other people, because I feel like this is a gift that you have. All right. What else for Pisces when it comes to these messages? What else for Pisces when it comes to these messages? The unwavering. Yep. Your determination to succeed in your no-nonsense approach will be very difficult to crack and beat. That's that crashing waves. I feel like you just don't care what people think anymore. It's like you're very much so sturdy and fortified. You're protected. She has braids, and that's the protective style. So it's like, even though she looked like a white woman, but maybe not. It's okay. Never mind. But your will, your drive, your ambition, your determination, it is unwavering. Have a no nonsense approach to things. So if you set a boundary, keep it, okay? Because it's going to be difficult for those people who are trying to break you down to break you down. Okay? Ooh, the sexy one. You will draw flirtatious and lustful attention by many. Take this time to spice up, and we just said spicy. Take this time to spice up your sex life and have some fun. Yeah, so I feel like you can do what you want to do up until the point you want to do it. Until after that point or beyond that point, people gonna have to kick rocks barefoot with no shoes on and get over it. If you don't want to do something sexually, or if you don't want to be active with a person, you don't have to. You make the rules. That's what this is. You make the rules. The ancestors, move beyond ancestral patterns. Do your part to change the way you feed them, to have the freedom your soul craves. So yeah, it's like Spirit wants you to, like, this could have been an ancestral pattern. This could have been an ancestral pattern that you have inherited just by having your bloodline, that a lot of people may try to push boundaries or make you feel a certain way, or, you know, basically like disrespect you when it comes to your feelings or the way that you see life. Like this could be a situation that has been happening to your ancestors for eons and centuries, however far your bloodline goes back. And I feel like also it could possibly be something about like sheltering yourself or shielding yourself or hiding yourself. That is something that goes back in your family as well. Kind of being manipulated or, you know, convinced to go against what you want, or convinced and manipulated to go against your better judgment. That's something your ancestors have been dealing with that I feel like you're having to break at this time. And this could definitely be something that you've experienced for a long time. I'm also getting the popping out part with that sexy one card. Yeah, you popping out. Whenever you pop out, Pisces, you look good. Can I tell you, you look good? All right, so don't let anybody convince you any differently. Don't let anybody make you feel bad. You're going to have eyes on you. I feel like you guys should get comfortable with people looking at you and continuing to hold your head up high, because that could have been something that you were taught as a child, to put your head down. Don't you dare. That could have also been something that you just, naturally kind of did, even though you may not have wanted to, but it was just because you felt uncomfortable with people like staring at you or looking at you. There could be features or attributes about your physical appearance that are very like awestruck. Like it causes people to be awestruck, awe-inspiring. Like you may have a specific color eyes that makes people like stare at you, or a specific shape of your face, or height, or hair color, skin color. It could be something about you that you may be a little self-conscious about. It's something that you've been self-conscious about your whole life, but it's like you're finally either embracing it or learning to embrace it, or that's what you should do, because you should not be ashamed of whatever this is. It's something that people find very beautiful. You've just been made to feel bad about it by people who were insecure. Okay, so that's a part of the like examples of the ancestral stuff that you're working through energetically right now. What else for Pisces? Oh shit. Surrender. Yeah. Look, and there's the water. There's the water. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely surrender to your emotions. You are entitled to your feelings. If you feel a certain way, feel it. There may be times where your feelings or your emotions seem really strong. The tide is high in that card. Isn't there a song, "The tide is high, but I'm holding on"? I just thought of it. I'm gonna be your number one. Number one. I might be wrong, but I remember the tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. I feel like somebody may want to be your number one, or you may want to be somebody else's number one, or you are people's number one. Like, you're their number one go-to, because remember, I said that people are getting fed up with them and you're up next. So, okay, take it how it resonates. At the bottom, you have journey. Yeah, surrender to the journey. Ooh, deception. Yeah, on your journey, like as you're moving through life, you're going to just have to surrender to how you feel in situations when people deceive you, or just feelings in general. But like specifically, you probably have had a lot of people lie to you, deceive you, try to cheat you, have malice or ill intention towards you. And it doesn't feel good at all. But you're healing from this. And the way that you overcome this is by not only allowing yourself to feel what you feel, but embracing your gifts. Because when you try to kind of like make yourself small, or hide your gifts, or shelter yourself, or like put your head down, make yourself shrink, you're kind of like turning away your gifts. And it leaves you more susceptible to this type of deception from people. Okay, let me get a thumbnail because I will forget, bitch. Y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe. If you guys are able to donate or contribute, please do so through the GoFundMe. That is our building fund. It is helping me to move. You guys are super generous, and I really appreciate all of you who have donated or engaged with the content. Okay, because that as well is beneficial. So if you can't donate, engage with the content, like the video, subscribe, share. Put a brain in the comments, you guys. But if you are able to donate, the link is below. And the more you donate, the more times your name will be entered into our raffle. I'm giving away free readings. So y'all be sure to get in there now, because Eventually, I will be cutting it off once I move, child. Okay, because the raffle is going to take place in August. But let's continue. Thank you for your support, Pisces. Also, I'm getting a message. Even though you are an unwavering soul, even though you are an unwavering spirit and you don't want to give up, it's like spirit says, your guides, my guides, they're telling me, like, it would behoove you to not force situations. It's like they want you to hold your head up high. They want you to be larger than life. They want you to be your true and authentic self and have those parts of yourself that you know, basically embrace and try not, basically, you don't hide who you are. That, yes, they want you to be determined. They want you to be unwavering. They want you to be fortified. But they also want you to recognize the times when they're trying to do something for you and you just have to surrender and hold on while things are being done for you. I'm also getting with the surrender card, like, what are those movies? It's like sci-fi movies where people get like submerged into like this goopy gelatin-like substance that looks like water, but it's kind of like thick. And then they come out kind of like restored when it comes to their health. I'm getting that as well. Some of you may want to take baths a little bit more because it's going to help you feel more restored. I'm hearing orthopedically. Okay. Remember, disclaimer. What else for Pisces? Yeah, distant horizons. There's a chain or a bond, or it's like you were being bound by something, or you were chained to something, or there's some type of like restrictions that are being lifted. 36, 3, 6, 9. Good things come in threes. Also, this could be travel. Some of you could be traveling, moving. This could even be messages coming in from far away, like distant communications. You might be communicating with people who are overseas or in different countries. Or you could be traveling somewhere like this. You're being transported somewhere. Like spirit is transporting you somewhere. And it's going to happen through you embracing your unique skills or unique characteristics, because I got those unique characteristics. At the bottom, yeah, we have house. So some of you definitely are going to be in a safe place, gated community possibly. You're going to have safety, you're going to have security, and you're going to be appreciated in this place or have some type of victory or success. And there's 3 cannons. So 3 is definitely significant. There's also privacy as well. Some type of privacy is significant. You're going to be comfortable wherever you're going. So if this is a house or a home where you're actually moving to, living, or if this is like a temporary like dormitory situation or like a hotel, extended stay, I wanted to say convent, but that's not what I meant. It's, you know, those places where you can get cheaper accommodations because you're like on you like have bunk beds, a commune. I don't know what the word is, but wherever this place is, it's going to be safe, it's going to be secure, it's going to be comfortable, and it's going to be private. Yeah, something about where you have been has been holding you back. Like there's been some type of chains or blocks or restrictions or bondage that you've experienced wherever you're at and wherever you're going. It's like you're going to be freed of that and you're going to feel honored or privileged. Or you may be even honored at your job or somewhere. It's like there's something going on once you make this trip or once you travel or once you move. that's going to make you feel like you're being rewarded or honored or privileged or appreciated. I feel like there's going to be a lot of gratitude. Yeah, anybody who tried to make you feel like you weren't worthy or that you weren't going to get what you deserve, that was a lie. That was some type of deception. So let me get the cards that I felt like I was supposed to use. Apparently it's these. I just think overall, Spirit wants you to know that the tides in your life are changing, Pisces. And there's really nothing that you or anyone else can do about it. And it's like, I don't think you should really want to do anything about it because this is for your benefit. And it's so that you can kind of like be moved. You're being moved to the next chapter of the book or the next part of your journey. You're going to be feeling really good. Some of you may be taking a road trip even. Could be like a road trip or some type of land travel. Okay. They want you to feel attractive. They want you to feel sexy. They want you to feel alive. They want you to feel excited and protected on this journey. Somebody who lied to you or deceived you is going to have to honor you in some way, shape, or form. So take with that what you will. Yeah, Knight of Cups. This could be an apology of some kind. Or I heard admission of guilt. All right. What is the situation with Pisces? What is the message? Show me, Spirit, what you want us to know. Ooh, child. That's what I'm talking about. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, Nine of Swords, what you got in your energy the other day. And the King of Swords. Gemini energy, possibly Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. Seems like Gemini and Virgo most strongly. I feel like you've been scared for a long time or you've been feeling anxious for a long time. You may have been feeling ashamed of yourself for a long time. This comes from your family, possibly your father or an older brother, maybe even a male teacher. I feel like, especially if you're a feminine energy, there may be like males in your life that have diminished or degraded you in some negative way. Yeah, it just feels like males who are platonic to you. So like people who are family members, or I wouldn't say friends, but it seems like bosses, employers, superiors who have just kind of disregarded you or disrespected you because of how you look or because of who you are. Specifically, your family has made you very anxious because this has grown within you for years, okay? And it's because of the male or the masculine influence. Ten of Pentacles. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Five of Wands. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Ooh, the Five of Wands had the Five of Swords, y'all. Ooh, King of Swords. I know you lying. So there's an air sign, strong Gemini, strong. First of all, King of Swords. It could be a Gemini or a Virgo really strongly. But it could also be a Libra or an Aquarius. Possibly Leo. But I feel like strongest is Gemini, Virgo, and Libra. Then on the back, maybe for less of you guys, is Aquarius. I might have said that backwards. So yeah, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, and then maybe Leo for some of you guys. So somebody wants to communicate with you, but I feel like there's a superiority complex between you and this person. I don't know if this is a friend, a lover, a coworker, a business partner, but the Two of Cups. Somebody wants to have a positive conversation, a healing conversation about something that's been going on, some type of conflict, some type of tit for tat back and forth that's been going on between you and this person. Queen of Pentacles. Remember your value in this conversation. Don't let this person distract you, because I feel like somebody's going to try to go back and forth and argue with you and like bait you to get into an argument and waste time. Focus on what's important. Because I feel like this has come up recently, that somebody was trying to distract you from what it is that you had going on or from what you needed to do. Okay? Yeah, this King of Swords is saying something. They have a strategy. This is their strategy to try to win at all costs, or to beat you, or to say that they're better, say that they won. This is their strategy. They're going to say something to you that makes you upset. I feel like this person is going to have some type of like, they have some type of God complex or superiority complex trying to make you feel away and to get you upset and riled up into some type of argument so that they can feel like they won. This is some dumb shit. What's the King of Swords? But I feel like with the King of Swords as well, like, you know this. We have discontent. Get discontent. Check your mindset. So whoever this person is discontent. They're discontent. They're upset. Whoever this King of Swords is. Genuine interest. Getting to know you better. Intrigued by you. Building a deeper connection. Wanting to learn from you. Respects your opinion. And then more information is needed. So you need to learn more about this person. You need to check your mindset about this situation or this person, or make sure that you're not allowing somebody to bait you into an argument. Now, on a side note, totally opposite message. I feel like there's a person who's interested in you that you don't know about. And they communicated genuine interest in you to a friend, a family member, which seems like a sibling or a cousin, someone close to you in age, or a business partner or something like that, a coworker. Like, this could have been a situation where somebody works, like you work at a job. There's a different department. This department may be an upgrade from your current department. But somebody over there in the department that's above you, the boss or the manager of that department, asked one of the people who are already over there that you talk to about you and about bringing you over there. But because that person competes with you, they didn't want you to come over there. So, for example, when I was working at Home Depot, it was a girl that I don't talk to no more. Apparently, girls like to be friends with me because then they like to compete, but I don't understand. But it was a girl. She got a certain position in a certain department, making more money, right? I'm going to tell you how ironic this shit was. And when she was over there, of course, she didn't have no kids. I had 2 at that point. And technically, I was on my way to 3 because I was pregnant at this time. So I kept asking her, like, can you talk to your manager about me coming over there? Like, can you talk to her about, like, when a new position is going to be available? Like, I didn't want her to get me the position. I could do that myself. But like, they would post positions and I would submit my resume and I would like ask to speak to the manager, and she would ask me like, do you know anybody over here? And I'd be like, yeah. And I would tell her that I knew that girl. So what ended up happening was the girl act like she couldn't say nothing for me on my behalf. And I never ended up getting a position. And I was kind of like, you know, looking sideways at her after that point. Because I'm like, girl, why would you do that? But it's really because she was always competing with me. And she did have kids at that point. I lied. When I first met her, I had 2 kids. She had none. By the time I was pregnant with my youngest son, she had already had a daughter. But she wanted a baby so bad that she ended up having a baby with a fucking crackhead, bitch. And I feel like it was because she was trying to compete with me on that. She wanted to be a mother so bad, right? She was competing. And I'm like, girl, you could take my kids whenever you want. But you know what I'm saying? People just do stupid shit. And in order to compete, it's like that's what she ended up doing. And then after she had her daughter, I ended up getting pregnant with my youngest son. But at that point, I was still pregnant with him, and she didn't want to help me get a position over there, but she knew the type of ways I was struggling. That's why you got to be careful who you tell things to and talk to about shit. But it's okay. I digress. Point being, she didn't want to help me get a position over there, But once I had my son and I came back to work, her position ended up getting eliminated. She had to go to a different department that she didn't want to go to. And I ended up getting a job paying me double. You get what I'm saying? So you see how the tides turn? It kind of feels like someone showed, that's what I mean when I say someone showed genuine interest in you. They wanted to get to know you better. And somebody said that you were unhappy, or somebody said that you weren't interested, or something like that. It's like somebody was trying to get information about you or find out things about you or was interested in you. I don't know if it's romantically, but it kind of feels like it's a possibility. They were either interested in your skills, or they were interested in you as a friend or as a lover, possibly. And someone who was competing with you, hence the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, tried to make this person not interested in you by saying, oh, Pisces is not happy. They got a lot going on. Sometimes their mindset is a little off. You know what I'm saying? And it made this person kind of like feel confused because what they saw and what they knew and how they felt about you was different from whatever this person was saying. But for some of you, it could definitely be a situation where somebody is trying to bait you into a conversation or an argument to distract you. And their actions may not match up with their words. So there's a contradiction here at some level. Okay. I'm just telling y'all the tea. Percy is knocked out. The kitties had to go to the vet today to get their vaccines and their shots. And all those kitties are tippy. Snowflake was sitting on the chair right there, but Percy is under the desk. And he never stays under the desk when I'm reading cards. So there's definitely some anomalies that are taking place that you're just going to have to surrender to. Spirit just wants you to surrender to them. Okay, what's discontent? Check your mindset in the King of Swords. Oh, wow. Dude, the Devil and Temperance. So something is meant to be toxic. So you can see clearly, or the universe is there. There's a lot of balance happening with things that were imbalanced. Look, Seven of Swords. Then you have that deception. Either somebody is trying to specifically deceive you and get you confused, or something was done to deceive another person against you, away from you. Yeah. And this Temperance card is definitely an omen to basically surrendering, because the universe is moving things around and you don't know what's around the river bend, bitch. But you watch that Pocahontas reading. Because you don't know necessarily what's going to happen around the next corner. But there's a lot that you don't see that Spirit is working out in a situation. I feel like whoever this King of Swords is wants to balance out some type of toxicity or imbalance. So if they were told something about you that they know not to be true now, they may approach you and let you know what they were told and by whom. And then you're going to understand who has been lying on you or who has been lying about you, whatever, deceiving. Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. Dang. Yeah, somebody's planning on balancing out a situation. Or you're going to have the upper hand in a situation just because of this information that you receive. There's some sneakiness going on that's being balanced out. Somebody feels like they're not being seen, but they're chopping off their own head. Somebody feels like they're in the shadows and they're not, people don't know what they're doing, but Spirit knows what they're doing. And intuitively, I feel like you know what they're doing as well. Ooh. I also feel like if there is someone who triggers you, you might want to check your mindset, because I'm also kind of feeling a situation where some of you are dealing with a person who's very intelligent. They're very smart. And I feel like don't allow, because this is another thing too. Not only could somebody be trying to convince a person against you, but they could be trying to convince you against this person. And you may feel like they're trying to bait you into an argument. You may feel like they're trying to be negative or have some type of hostility, ill will, resentment towards you, or narcissistic behavior. But they may be showing genuine interest in you, and you need to get to know them more. You need to have a conversation with them and not listen to what other people say about them. So it could go vice versa either way, and need more information was at the bottom, okay? What's the Five of Wands? Y'all be sure to hit the like button, you guys, please. And thank you. Hot and cold, wishy-washy, temperamental, flaky, aloof, detached, inconsistent. Okay. Priorities and pure intentions. Somebody could be acting hot and cold, and that's why you feel conflicted about them. I feel like pay attention to what someone does. Like, you may be able to teach someone about this. Something about priorities. Because someone is taking care of their priorities, they may appear hot and cold, or that could be how someone sees you. But in reality, they have genuine interest or pure intentions. Kindness, thoughtful, considerate, unselfish, benevolent. Because somebody's trying to please everybody and make everybody happy in a situation. And I feel like they may be looking like the bad guy because they're trying to put out a lot of fires. This could be talking about you, or this could be talking about this person who wants to have a conversation with you. What's hot and cold with the Five of Wands? Revenge. Retaliation, tit for tat, payback. Yeah, that's that Five of Wands energy, Five of Swords. That tit for tat shit. Tit for tat shit. This is a test. Are you going to be tit for tat? The universe is testing you. Someone is testing your limits. Teach people how to treat you, potential relapse. Now, like I said, some of you got to know your situation, because I can't say what it is for all of y'all specifically. For some of y'all, this is a person who is tit for tat. They try to get revenge. They're hot and cold. You know, temperamental. They get upset with certain situations. And I feel like it's because you're trying to focus on your priorities that you don't have time to deal with this bullshit. I'm getting a few different energies of people. So I feel like you could be dealing with several different people, maybe 5. And you may have to tweak this message for each of those people in those situations. One of those people may be somebody who's talking negatively behind your back, trying to turn people off to you. One of those people may be trying to talk to you to turn you off from a person, and you don't need to listen to them. Some of you, this person may have genuine interest, pure intent, but they have a lot on their plate and they're trying to please everybody. And you may think that they're negative, but they're not. And then you actually have a person who's trying to start an argument with you to distract you or to get your mind off of something. Yeah, but I feel like you're being tested as to how you're going to handle a situation. And I feel like the best course of action is to try to have the, purest of intentions. Yeah, seduction. You're going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted to beat somebody up. You're going to be tempted to slap the shit out of somebody. You're going to be tempted to kick somebody in the throat. You're going to be tempted to hit somebody with your car. You're going to be tempted to knock them over the head with a frying pan. You're going to be tempted to, all that stuff. But they saying, nope, don't fall for the seduction. Don't fall for the temptation. Somebody may be trying to tempt you because we have this sexy one card. Temptation, charm, enticement, lure, sensuality, using sex appeal. Yeah, this is like a test of your discernment, or basically somebody might be testing you, trying to start things with you. Or this could be a test of your fortitude about whether or not you're going to focus on your priorities or allow someone to distract you. There's definitely a strong emphasis on distractions and not letting distractions pull you away from your priorities, Pisces. What's hot and cold, revenge, and the Five of Wands? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be offered an opportunity to get revenge on somebody or throw something back in somebody's face or say, I told you so. Or maybe, you never know. Somebody might be laying unconscious somewhere and you be like, damn, I could slap the shit out you right now. But you might not do it. Yeah, King of Swords. This King of Swords is offering you some type of opportunity to heal a situation, but they may be vengeful, petty. You may think that they are, but they're not. So it's your intuition. Somebody is definitely trying to hide something from you when it comes to your intuition. But I feel like the universe is going to show you who's the culprit of the negativity. What else is the Ace of Pentacles? Revenge, hot and cold. Emperor. Yeah, and I also feel like someone is trying to joust with you. So it's like when people are jousting, it's not like you can't really get cut. Like in the Five of Wands, they're fighting, but it's not swords, it's sticks. So even though the Five of Swords was at the bottom of the deck with that, it kind of feels like someone wants to... It kind of feels like someone wants to offer you something, but they want to be in control of like the situation. We have the Nine of Wands at the bottom in the Moon card. You may be a little apprehensive because you don't know what's going to happen from this situation. I feel like I'm predicting something that's happening in the future. Or maybe it just happened. It could be the next 6 days or on June 6th. Now, they kind of want to control the situation. And you may be apprehensive about it because you feel like this person is petty, hot and cold, vengeful. They do tit for tat revenge type shit. So you may not want to take this offer because you don't know how a person is going to respond. It's like you don't know if they're going to be the domesticated dog or if they're going to act like the wolf. And you don't know what other things are going to come from beneath the surface with this situation that you don't see yet. But I definitely also feel like you don't see that this person is not going to give up. Like somebody really wants you to take an opportunity. So I don't know what you're going to have to do, but they are not trying to give up. I also feel like some of you could be offered a job or a position and it's going to feel like revenge, payback, or some type of get back from somebody who tried to hold you back. And we did have the Five of Swords recently in a reading. So, yeah, I definitely feel like somebody's not going to give up until you kind of like take this offer or hear them out on whatever it is they feel like they have to say. Okay, y'all be sure to like the video, guys. Okay, what's this Ten of Pentacles? What's the Ten of Pentacles? Also, if you're being offered an opportunity, but you're not sure if you want to take it because you're afraid of being judged, Spirit is saying, knock that shit off, okay? Cut the shit. Embrace your unique skills. Okay? Because you are going to be your worst enemy in this situation if this is a situation where you're being offered a positive opportunity and you don't take it because you're afraid of unknown shit that's not even presented itself yet. That's why you may need to check your mindset. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Proceed. I just heard proceed with caution though. Yeah, communicate clearly and the time is now. Yeah, as long as you communicate clearly, I feel like you're being given the green light to proceed or move forward with something. And it's going to be long term. As long as somebody is communicating clearly with you, it's okay to proceed. The time is now, because I feel like Carpe Diem come up again. You're going to have to seize the day, Pisces, in a lot of situations. You can't allow your fear to distract you. Let's proceed with the Ten of Pentacles. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. Eight of Cups. Proceed. I feel like it's time to move forward from the shit that is okay, but not really what you want. It's time to move forward from like things that are just giving you the bare minimum or people who are just giving you the bare minimum. King of Swords, Five of Cups. If you feel like that's what's going on with this person, you can walk away. Whoever this King of Swords is trying to fight for what they want, but you also have to fight for what you want as well. If you feel like you have to negotiate some type of salary, or if you have to negotiate terms and conditions, Spirit is telling you to communicate clearly. Because I definitely feel like you're getting an opportunity that is kind of like paying you back for all the other opportunities that didn't go your way. Or like when we saw the Nine of Wands, all the things that may not have worked out in your favor. Or all the times where you felt like you weren't paid what you owed. What you were owed. This opportunity is making up for that. I also feel like this King of Swords is like really trying to fight for something that they want. But you have to remember how you feel. Because I feel like this person is going to be upset if you end up walking away. But your priorities are what's most important. Because I definitely feel like somebody may have been acting hot and cold with you. And you may have had pure intentions. But it could also be vice versa. So take it how it resonates. Ooh, excuse me. What's Pisces energy in this situation? Judgment. Ooh. Wake up and smell the coffee. Folgers. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Ooh. And the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Ooh. So when you're brought this communication or when you're brought this offer, something about it wakes you up or something about it stands out. Pay attention to the little details that pop out in your mind when someone makes this offer to you. You're going to get a phone call for an opportunity. It's coming in. Okay. I feel like you're awakening to something. Like you may have been feeling very tired, lethargic, very dead lately. But it's like now something that's waking you up, something that's giving you that shock. It could definitely be this changing of the tides. For real. Or that kind of blow up that we had with the cards. Queen of Wands. Yes. Ooh, I'm telling you. Yep. Tower. What's the Judgment? I feel like you're waking up to your confidence in a situation. Ooh! Ooh! Pisces! Ooh! And the Fool at the bottom. Ooh! Ah. Shake your titties, bitch. Shake your titties, bitch. Shake your dick, bitch. For real. Y'all men, y'all know how when you be flapping your dick up and down and it be flapping or you be swinging. Let me stop. Okay. Listen, get out of here. The Fool. 6 of Wands, Star, Justice, Judgment. Oh my God. I don't know what to tell you, Pisces. I don't know what to tell you. But you better get your ass in gear, because shit is about to pop off. Shit is about to pop off. Something you've been hoping for, praying for, wishing for, focusing on is being balanced in your favor. I don't know what this is, child. You took a leap of faith. It's successful. That's all I can say. It could definitely be with the Star and the 6 of Wands, some type of worldwide success. This is your justice. I feel like your energy is that you know this is going to happen. And also something is like happening to show you that this is going to happen. Or something is happening to like, that's the high honor. I don't know. Bitch. All I know is it's a new cycle. Something has come to an end. You're taking this leap of faith. You're hoping it's going to work out balanced in a balanced way. You're waking up and realizing, boom, success. You could be waking up all of a sudden to some type of like viral moment. Okay. What's the Star? What's the Star? Ooh, unlikely. Something I'm not saying it's unlikely for it to happen to you, but whatever is happening to you is very unlikely. Even to get all these major arcanas on your energy is unlikely. Plus the 6 of Wands. And then they're good major arcanas too. Justice and Judgment is like karma. Divine karma with the Star. This is unusual. Yeah, infatuation, obsession, attachment, temporary passion, driven by lust, fetish. Unnecessary worry. Yeah, I feel like you might have been unnecessarily worried about a situation or worried about something. It was very unlikely that there would be... It was unlikely that you would not succeed. You're going to succeed regardless. What's the unlikely with the Star? Unnecessary worry, see? Yeah, something that you think is going to fail or you're afraid of failing, it's very unlikely. Okay? More information is needed. Communicate clearly. Yeah, so wait for information to come in to clarify what's going on and communicate clearly. I feel like that's what you've been doing, but still, keep that in mind. What's unnecessary worry, unlikely in the stars? 7 of Swords. If somebody was trying to cause you unnecessary worry or make you feel like something was unlikely to happen, you're healing from that as well. 3 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. This could have been a coworker, a friend, someone who you are, I don't know, in the community, somebody in the community trying to distract you from your work. Somebody was definitely trying to distract you from your work. They could have been wanting to drink a lot, smoke a lot, go out a lot. They could be very promiscuous, I'm getting as well. Like, this could be a friend group that you're turning your back on to focus on your work, or you're planning to do this because they're causing you some type of unnecessary worry. And you know that if you don't turn your back on them, then it'll be very unlikely for you to like achieve your goals or to focus, because they're distracting you. Somebody is distracting you from your goals. But it's very unlikely that your plan is not going to work out. Like, I feel that whatever you're doing needs to come first. Everybody else, like, it kind of feels like there's a lot of people pulling on your energy. Everybody else can wait until after you're done doing what you're doing. I feel like you're the party. The party arrives when you arrive. What's Justice? Oh, wow. Honesty and truth. That's justice for sure. Sincerity, authenticity, forthright, transparent, candid, heartfelt. Yeah, I feel like you're receiving justice for the fact that you're pure and honest. Yep, genuine interest. We saw that earlier. And learn the lesson. Yeah, I feel like something that was imbalanced, because we saw that tower with the Queen of Wands. So the star comes after the tower. It feels like you have confidence. Like, if you're going through a tower right now, I feel like you're going to see the justice of this situation very soon. You just got to surrender to where spirit is taking you, because you're rebuilding something right now that I feel like was broken down by somebody who was envious or jealous of you. They could have been jealous of your confidence, jealous of your appearance, jealous of the type of people you attract, the opportunities you attract. And I feel like you've been being honest and genuine. And you need to learn this lesson, not to allow those haters to distract you or to make you feel like what you're doing is less than, or that you're less than. It's them that wants to be around you. It's them that gets their energy from you. It's them that wants to benefit from the energy you possess. What's honesty and truth with Justice? Quality time. It kind of came out in reverse, but yeah, your time is valuable. That's what I'm going to leave it up, right? It says attentive, chivalrous, getting to know you, putting in effort, deep connection. I feel like that's what you want. That's what you're hoping for. If you feel like somebody can't give that to you, don't waste your fucking time. Even if it's platonic, romantic, or professional. You need to be valued. You need to be valued the way you want to be valued. And I feel like you need to I can't tell you what you need to do, but I feel like you should consider how you spend your time, who you spend your time with, and whether or not they truly are an asset. Genuine interest and wait. Yeah. It might benefit you to wait for someone who you feel shows you genuine interest or who honors you in the way that you should be treated. There's a celebration in your work life or whatever you do for work. There's some type of celebration or a harvest coming in, an accomplishment that's coming in. And someone is trying to distract you from reaching that point, or they're going to try to like steal your shine in a way. Like if something good, that could be describing just people in general. I feel like there's friends or romantic partners, people who you've dealt with. They don't celebrate you. Like when it comes to something that they do, it's like, oh, we're going to party for a month, bitch, because I got it done. But then when it comes to what you do, it's like, oh, good job. And let's move back to what I'm doing. That's what it feels like to me. And I feel like you're starting to wake up and smell the coffee and realize that shit. What's quality time, honesty and truth and justice? Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Holding back, preserving your energy, reserving your time for yourself. Justice again at the bottom, and the Queen of Pentacles. There could be an earth sign here. This could be your mother. It could be an aunt. It could be your sister. It could be a friend who is who is trying to covet you in some type of way because they feel like it's fair or it's balanced. This is somebody who may be controlling. Could be a Taurus specifically. Possibly a Libra, Virgo, or Capricorn. Strong Capricorn and Taurus. And then possibly like Virgo or Libra. Somebody feels like they're entitled to you. Somebody feels like they're entitled to your time or your energy because you bring balance to their life. But I feel like you're going to wake up to this. You're waking up to all of the people who are distracting you from yourself. You're waking up to all of these people who are trying to like covet your time and your energy. And I feel like if you hold back your energy from this person, you're justified. There's nothing wrong with that. So don't let somebody make you feel guilty for telling them that they need to wait and sit the fuck down. What did I tell y'all the other day? Ho, sit down! What's Judgment? Ooh, pure intention. See? Kindness, thoughtful, considerate, unselfish, benevolent. You may be realizing that a person is actually having pure intentions with you. But yeah, like I said, use your discernment. Because for all of y'all, that's not the case. Realign. Or for everybody you're dealing with, that's not the case. I feel like there's a couple people that this reading is picking up on. And you're having to discern who actually is right. And who deserves your time and who doesn't. Can I just get one more card for that Seven of Swords? Unnecessary worry, unlikely, and the Star card. Yeah, King of Cups. Okay. Yeah, plan your strategy on your own. Feel like you have your back turned to someone and they think that they can get away with stealing or distracting you or stealing from you or cheating the system. Taking something away from you to benefit them. They feel like they can do that, and because your back is turned, they're not being seen. And I said that earlier. But somebody is seeing them. Spirit is seeing. God sees them. Yep. You can expect that there may be some type of conflict with this person when you reach this success or have this fame or this stardom or whatever. Some of y'all are going to be famous. Some of y'all are going to have worldwide success or like local fame. I don't know exactly what this is about, but you can expect jealousy and envy from this person because they've been deceiving you. They've been lying to you. 5, 6, 7, 8 of Wands. Yeah. There's some type of communication that you can expect to come in from this person because of something that you're doing and they have a conflict or an issue with it. They may be trying to offer you something, but it's disguised, or it's like whatever they're offering you is not for your benefit. It's to cause conflict. So you just need to be very discerning about who you deal with. I feel like whoever these people are, they expect you to do things a certain way and you're going to do something differently. And it's justice for you because you need to realign. And I feel like you're using your discernment. What's the Four of Pentacles? Quality time, honesty and truth and justice. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Another card of balance. The scales are being balanced. That's 10 Pentacles. Yep. So it feels like to me, you're going to hold back and stop giving your energy and your time and your effort and your thoughts to people who you just don't feel like deserve it. And you're separating your energy and it's creating a lot of money coming in. It's creating a whole lot more time to do the things that you enjoy doing. And it's putting you in a place, bringing you to a place that's actually better than where you've been. Yeah. That's what's causing things to move forward quickly. It's got people confused. Like there's definitely somebody who's confused about like why you can't spend more time with them, or I don't know. Maybe that's, it kind of feels like this could also be how you feel about somebody else. It's like You may feel like a person is breadcrumbing you, or they're hot and cold, or they're holding back from you. They may be trying to hold on to you, but they're not trying to put in enough effort as well. And it's like, okay, you want to move fast, but then also be confused and like juggle me or question things. It's like somebody who says, oh, I want to be with you. Let's be in a committed relationship. But then they don't talk to you for a week. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you could be thinking that way about another person, but somebody could also be thinking that way about you. Yeah. Look, and then the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles just flipped out on the floor. Somebody may be being cold with you when it comes to communication, or somebody may make you feel this feeling of abandonment, and you may be telling this person that you're going to move on from the situation, or you're moving on your own in the situation. Okay, let's put that back in there. Yeah, I feel like this is a very important reading because of the channeled message. It's like Spirit wants you to be aware of all of the things that are going on around you when it comes to the tides basically changing in your life. What's pure intentions? Yeah, Knight of Wands. You're taking some type of action, or you took some type of action that was pure. And you're realizing the benefit of that, or you're realizing it's like you pray for justice and justice comes. You know what I'm saying? You're healing and you're doing the right things. You're trying to balance things out in your life. And I feel like you're going to start to see that everything you're doing is for a good cause and it's working out. Yeah. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. Somebody's offering you love as well. There's possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe a Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn coming in to offer you love. Could be also a Cancer, another Pisces, or a Scorpio, like I said. I feel like you're also feeling confident in your emotions when you take action. You're going to feel confident in your actions. Like, that's what Spirit wants you to do when they say use your discernment and realign. Because it's like they want you to have all of these aspects of yourself greased up and ready to go. Because it's like, if you come into a situation where something is confusing and you're not in alignment, or you're not able to use your discernment because you're distracted by what somebody is saying or what somebody is doing, you're not going to be able to see what the right action is in order for you to have this victory and success. But I feel like whatever leap of faith that you're taking and you're focusing on is going to help you overcome whatever these conflicts. Like, you've already set this in motion though, Pisces. Like, this is already happening. Okay, what's the energy around Pisces when it comes to what's going on? The energy around Pisces. Y'all be sure to like the video. Please donate if you can. GoFundMe is linked below, you guys. Page of Wands. So somebody is wanting to send you a message, or someone is admiring you. I feel like whoever this is or people around you are starting to see, like, they're starting to see your ambitions. They're starting to see what you are meant to do in this world. They're starting to see confirmation of who they always knew that you were, but they possibly try to deny. Okay, Tower. Yep, I told y'all. The crashing of the waves. This Tower card, I mean, it doesn't show crashing waves, but it's like, some of the Tower cards have rocks and sharp things at the bottom, and it's like, people are starting to see confirmation of this blow up or this glow up when it comes to you. People around you are shocked at what they're seeing, at what they're hearing, at whatever's going on. They don't know what to say. They have the truth, but they don't know what to do with the truth, or they know what the truth is, but they still don't know. Like, they may be curious too. Okay, Page of Wands. Strength card. People around you see that you're able to like balance shit out. I told y'all, it's like the party don't start till you walk in. It's something about that energy. And the Tower again. And the Two of Cups. People are shocked at what you're saying, or people are shocked at like the opportunities that you're receiving. But at the same time, they're very intrigued. There may be someone trying to hold themselves back from like yelling at you, arguing with you, or blowing up on you. It's really hard though. It's something that is someone is struggling to not say. Kind of like that reading where I told y'all that somebody is a coward and they basically won't say that shit to your face. It's like somebody's having an internal battle because with the strength, it's like they want to say whatever this Two of Cups is because it's blowing up on the inside of them, but they have to be strength on the outside. There could be someone who all of a sudden has the courage to like send you a message and communicate with you as well. What's the Page of Wands with the strength? Oh my God. The Death. Scorpio and Leo energy could be around you. Possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe Cancer. Yeah, it's like this big transformation that somebody's witnessing. Yeah, wow. The Emperor, okay. It's going to feel like this change is sudden. People are going to see whatever happens and it's going to be sudden to them. But this has been something that's been going on for a long time. Yep, the Emperor and the Seven of Wands. I feel like whoever's position you're taking is trying to defend the position. They're trying to preach their case. They're trying to stand their ground in a situation. But it's like whatever this change is inevitable. And they have to take it gracefully or else they're going to look stupid. So it's like that's why they're blowing up on the inside. And they have to like keep themselves calm because if they don't, it could look even worse. It already feels bad and looks bad because you're taking over their position. But it could look even worse if they were to blow up on you or if they were to say something negative towards you. It would look even worse. But in general, I just feel like people are seeing you boss up. With this Emperor energy, I really feel like there are people who are possibly trying to come up with a strategy to like block you or change the situation. But the universe, I feel like spirit is... It's like spirit is basically showing them that they can't do that. Okay, what's the Death card? What's the Death? I also feel like people are seeing that you have some type of major protection as well. Infatuation. There it goes. Obsession, attachment, temporary passion, driven by lust, fetish. Yeah, somebody is obsessed with trying to like transform a situation or change a situation. But look, distraction, diverting from goals, influence, or not influence. They're trying to influence you to divert from your goals, influence you to be distracted. It says interference, deterring, or hindrance. An opportunist, personal gain, self-serving, taking advantage, egocentric. Either someone is trying to convince people not to listen to you because you're a distraction, but it's like they're obsessed with either distracting you or distracting other people from you. That's crazy. What else? What else is the Death card? Infatuation, genuine interest. Yeah. Getting to know you better, all that good stuff. Genuine interest. Building a deeper connection. Wanting to learn from you. Respect your opinion. Intrigued by you. Yep. And I feel like somebody is obsessed with trying to take the attention off of you. I feel like this could also be a love situation where somebody is trying to block you from like moving on because they know a lot of people are attracted to you, but they're obsessed with who's like talking to you, what people are saying, what people are doing. There could be somebody who's trying to offer you love, but you see them as the Knight of Wands. They're not very stable. And they could possibly be immature, like I said, with that young adult films or young adult movies and TV shows between 12 to 18. Somebody is stuck in the mindset of like a 12 to 18-year-old, and they could be grown as fuck, but they act like the Knight of Wands, and you're getting red flags from that. What's genuine interest, infatuation, and the Death card? Oh. Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody is going around telling people how they feel about you. Positive or negative, but that's what's going on. Somebody's going around telling people how they feel about you. This person is coming towards you to express their feelings. They're infatuated. They still have hope that they're still holding on to hope that they'll be able to impress you or impress upon you their feelings towards you. They feel like they can still do some type of convincing to change your view of them or something. This could also be an apology. Somebody wants to move past the turmoil or the arguments or the frustration, and they want to share their feelings with you. But they could still be a little angry or upset because this discontentment, even though they want to balance out the situation, it's like they're trying to be very strategic about balancing out the situation. Because I feel like you have eyes on the back of your neck and you know what's going on with this person or this situation. You got the Seven of Cups and the Four of Swords. They want to try to make it seem like you don't know what's going on when you really do. Or they're trying to like put you to sleep or disguise something or put a cloud in front of your face so you don't see something. I also feel like this person is confused. They don't know how things are going to go, or they don't know what's going to happen when they come towards you. I also feel like this person knows that they're an option, and when you don't talk to them, they feel confused about who you're dealing with, and they really don't want you to deal with somebody else because they see you as very attractive, seductive, the sexy one, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, stand your ground. Yeah, but this person wants romance. They want some type. Look, and the King of Swords, Seven of Wands. They're gonna try to defend their position like a lawyer. This person may be a lawyer, or they should have been. What's the Strength card? Oh, I didn't do the other one. Well, we got the Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon. What's the Strength? Oh my God. Progress in reverse. Oh my God. This progress in reverse. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they want to, they want to make some type of progress. But look what's at the bottom. Now it's shifting. Fake friend, envious, gossiping, shady, ill wishes, negative energy, malicious intent. So you got a fake ass friend that wants to try to keep you from having progress in a situation. And they're basically trying to hold you back and control the situation from moving forward, either between you and someone else or in your life personally, because they're fucking fake. The time is now. They feel like they have to do it now because I don't know what this is. Like, maybe this person feels like when you start telling them about a person who you're interested in, they got to try to, tell you, oh, that's a bad choice or whatever. And they feel like they have to do it before you and that person actually get a chance to, get together. Because somebody's definitely missing you. Now, it could be that this person who's interested in you romantically has a fake friend that's giving them bad advice. You both could have fake friends, and you and this person may just need to come together and like really get to the bottom of what's going on. That's why Spirit was saying communicate clearly. But there's definitely a fake friend around you, like I said with that example. They don't want to see you successful. They don't want to see you more successful than them. If you get married, have kids, get a good job, or start a business, have success in your career before they do, it's going to be a problem because they're competing with you. At least it's going to be a problem for them, not you. What's progress in reverse? I also feel like this person is being held back from trying to hold you back. Yeah, realign. Somebody's trying to realign you. Not in a good way, but it's like they're trying to like distract you or shift your focus on your path. Yeah, abundance and blessings and stringing you along. I don't know. I said what I said. Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. It's like they're trying to shift your focus so that you're confused or that you're unsure. And they're trying to make it seem like they're being a friend, but they're really a fake ass bitch. A fake punk ass bitch. What's the Page of Cups with progress reverse, realign, and the Strength card? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like this could even be a family member or a sibling. But I honestly feel like they're being stopped from being able to do this. Like something is changing. You're able to move forward anyway. Or someone is showing you genuine interest and they're going to prove to you that, you know, not that you should want them to prove it necessarily in like a Game of Thrones or Hunger Games type of way, but it's like they're gonna do it because they know that's what they need to do. I also feel like if this is a person's fake friend telling them about like, oh, like, you know, you might not want to do that. This person might be a gold digger or they might be this or that. They might be a cheater, whatever the situation is that they're saying about you. It's like this person is going to go with their own mind and like have courage in the situation anyway. Yeah, Seven of Cups and the Sun. Somebody's definitely trying to prevent you from seeing clearly, but I feel like there's definitely something blocking them, kind of like in that reading that I told you that somebody was being blinded, okay? So it's like this is an opportunity where they're being blinded, where they can't see what you have going on. They're not going to be privy to any information. Maybe because you decided to stop sharing it with them, or maybe because you're just not going to be spending a lot of time with this person. You're separating your energy. And I don't know if there's something shocking happening as well, but I definitely feel that something shocking is happening as well to cause like this person to kind of be like blinded or stunned like a deer in headlights so they can't continue this bullshit. What's the Page of Wands? Within reason on your end in reverse. That's interesting. Reasonable requests, concerns, and expectations. So somebody's trying to make you seem like you're being unreasonable. Yeah, denial, more information is needed. Yeah, somebody's trying to make you feel that you're being unreasonable, but you're not. What's within reason on your end with this Page of Wands? Seduction in reverse. Yeah, it's like some type of terms and conditions. Somebody is trying to make you think that your terms and conditions are unreasonable, but really it's not. Somebody may also be trying to make you feel unattractive, but that's a lie. More information is needed. Stringing you along. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody may be trying to make you like, this could even be this fake friend. Like you could have a fake hoe ass bitch ass friend that's like, oh, you ain't never gonna find nobody to do that for you. You gotta lower your standards like I do. Like they're not gonna say it like that, but that's what they mean. You could have a hoe ass friend. You could have a hoe ass bitch who just be in the streets and doing whatever with whoever and like don't have no types of standards and just do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have a dude, or maybe not even a dude, like for you masculines, but even a friend who's like kind of like, oh, you asking for too much because you got kids, and you asking for too much because you this and you that. Like you might have kids and you might have a friend without kids. And they might be like, oh, you know what? I just don't understand why, you know, men should definitely want to commit to me because I don't have any kids. I got a good job. I got money. I got this. I got my own car. I got my own house. Like, but really when they say that type of shit, you could have kids. You might be struggling a little bit. You might, you know, have a situation where, you know, you're not necessarily in the same place that they're in, but it doesn't mean that you're not successful. But it's like, even though that person is trying to talk about them and somebody else, they're still taking a jab at you subliminally, like subconsciously. Spirit's telling you to watch out for that. Because it slowly and covertly eats away at your self-esteem and your confidence because they know what the fuck they're doing, because it's like they're subliminally comparing themselves to you and trying to say, well, of course somebody should want to commit to me because I'm better than you. What? Like what you say, bitch? Say it straight up out your mouth. Look, and then the Five of Swords. You see what I'm saying? That's what it feels like, okay? What's seduction within reason on your end? And the Page of Wands. Look. Strength and the 3 of Cups. This feels like a friend who's trying to hold you back. Or a family member, a cousin, a sibling who's trying to hold you back. Or somebody who's trying to make you feel like you're doing too much or something like that. Yeah, 6 of Cups. This person has been doing this for a long time. I don't know if this is somebody you've known for 6+ years. I don't know if this is somebody you grew up with. This is your sibling or your cousin. But they affect your decisions. They cause you to second guess yourself, or they cause you to hold yourself back so that they can have a win over you having a win. And you need to know that, because this person is stringing you along. And there's somebody, I feel like there's several energies out here. This could be an ex who's a hater and you have kids with this person, baby mama, baby daddy, ex-husband, ex-wife. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, it's either that, a sibling, or a longtime friend, and they're fake. And the tides are changing. Like, people are no longer interested in this person or what this person has to say. Now you're the center of attention, and there's nothing that this person can do about it, because it may not even be attention that they have access to. Like, I don't know what this is, but they look, karmic spying, chaos. Yep, causing you to overthink. What else does Pisces need to know? Y'all be sure to like the video. I'm trying to give y'all the tea so you know what the fuck is going on, okay? Y'all be sure to like the video and donate if you can, please, because you will be entered into the raffle for a free reading giveaway, you guys. I really appreciate all of your support. I need your support right now. I really don't have a lot of support. So I come on here and try to give y'all this tea so that y'all can understand what's going on in your life. But don't leave me hanging, please. Okay? Thank you. What else does Pisces need to know? Yep, playing games. Somebody playing games. What else does Pisces need to know? Bad habits. Yeah, somebody got a bad habit of playing games with people. And this could be the person who actually has genuine interest in you that maybe they weren't thinking clearly, right? They may have a bad habit of not being able to handle or juggle their priorities. And they may need to deal with that. And it's something that you may need to communicate clearly with them about if you bring it up and not sugarcoat that shit. What else does Pisces need to know? Change. Not willing to change. Able to rise above conflict. Better and brighter days. Yeah. Somebody is not willing. Somebody's petty. 5 of Wands. And they're not willing to change, or they don't want to change. But I feel like the person who might have been overwhelmed with like priorities or whatever they had going on, and they just didn't handle it or balance their time properly, I feel like they are willing to change. But it's going to be up to you to use your discernment of who that is and whether or not you're willing to accept it. Because someone has a lot of bad habits of playing games and fucking with people, trying to control people. The Emperor's out here twice. And I feel like they're trying to do that shit to you, and it's a no. Beacon, seeing a ray of hope, a way out of the situation, able to stand your ground, right? And I said something about standing your ground earlier. Yeah, I feel like you guys are seeing a way out of a situation, or you're seeing a beacon of hope. There's unnecessary worry that you're going through, and you need to stop it. Because your plan, I feel like, is going to pay off. I feel like it's going to work out. And there's light at the end of the tunnel coming in, because you may feel like you're drowning, but Spirit is trying to lead you somewhere. If y'all are playing any games or, ignoring bad habits, you need to change it now, or else it's going to be embedded within you, and it's going to be more karmic things that you have to resolve. But I feel like you may feel like something is never going to change, but it actually is. Yeah, it's getting closer. And then we have cuddling. You may actually see that someone's bad habits are actually changing, or that they really do want to put forth effort to change their bad habits, but not all of you and not everyone for you. So take it how it resonates and use your discernment. You're going to see who actually is putting in effort. So actions speak louder than words in the situation. Spirit wants you to realize that, okay? Let's see if anything comes out with these, because these are pretty interesting. Okay, we almost done, y'all. I know this was a long one, but I feel like whatever said need to be said. It need to be said. It need to be said. A lot of y'all have air sign energy around you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strong Libra, strong Aquarius, possibly Gemini for some of you. Also Scorpio and Cancer, I feel, as well. Maybe another Pisces, but not for as many of you. Okay, when it comes to earth sign energy, Capricorn for sure, Taurus, and then Virgo, and then Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So it really doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates, okay? Anything else Pisces needs to know? All right. This isn't over, okay? If you watch The Underground, whenever this card comes out, I hear an old crusty man talking about this isn't over. Okay, you haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business, but it came out in reverse, so it is over. Somebody just don't want it to be over. What else does Pisces need to know? Addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. Somebody could be lying about getting clean off drugs, or they could be lying about their addictions or something like that, not really telling the truth about it. There's somebody who I just feel like will not let you go. What else does Pisces need to know? But it isn't up to them. I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. Yeah. I feel like somebody doesn't, like, there is someone who does not want to change, because the card has variations. Not willing to change, able to rise above conflict, better and brighter days. So it depends on the person and the situation. Some of you are definitely dealing with somebody who has addictions, either to drugs, sex, money, I don't know what else. But they have some type of addictions that clouded their vision, and they're going to try to tell you that they're trying to get their life together. They're not, because it came out in reverse. Somebody also feels like you guys have unfinished business and something isn't over between the two of you, and that you haven't heard the last of them or whatever. But if it's over for you, it's over, period. You don't have to listen to them. They could be calling you. You're not answering. You may have to block that motherfucker. Okay. I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. That feels like, to me, the person who actually may realize that they have these things going on. They also feel like they don't have closure in the situation. They feel like there may still be unfinished business between the two of you, and they don't want to give up on the connection, but they're going to try to contact you, I feel, possibly, or send you a message, come towards you to see if it's worth fighting for and maybe where your head is at in the situation. At the bottom, it says, I couldn't give to you like I wanted to because I'm still healing from my past. That's what I felt with the priorities and the hot and cold. And then the grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. Wow. Yep. So if anybody tried to replace you, it did not work out at all. You about to start looking flashy, Pisces. You about to start looking flashy. These tides are turning. The tides are turning. It's definitely a situation where people kind of shat. Yeah. Is that European when people say shat instead of shit? Yeah, people was really trying to shit on you. But the tides are turning. I feel like people who were not really appreciating your gifts are about to have to, like, kind of choke on it. Choke on a fat dick, bitch. Choke on a fat dick. Okay, what else? This is the last oracle. What else for Pisces? Lunch could be significant. You may be going to lunch with somebody. Something may be happening around this time. Something significant can happen during lunch period as well as in the afternoon. So something is significant about lunchtime. I'm hearing like 12 to 3. What else for Pisces? Oh, wow. Yeah, time. Interesting. And I just said lunchtime. Time is of the essence. There's an important time period or particular date that's coming up. Don't let these hating ass bitches make you miss it. Okay, what else for Pisces? Knowledge. You may be getting light of some situation that you have been going through. Things are going to start making sense. The tides are turning. One more card for Pisces. Morning habits. I just felt like I needed to take that out. So pay attention to your morning routine. Pivot if necessary. What else for Pisces when it comes to these messages? Mixed signals. There may be a lot of mixed signals at this time. Things may not be as clear or precise at this time. I already told y'all that. Messages are going to be a little choppy. You're really going to have to use your discernment to figure it out. Don't listen to people who try to tell you. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. Yeah. Somebody could be trying to send you mixed signals, but they know, or they're finding out that they can't do that. Somebody may feel like they got mixed signals from you. You may be finding this out. Time is of the essence, though. An important time frame is coming up. You're about to gain more insight or have more clarity on a situation that kind of feels unclear. Yeah, deadline. A deadline is approaching. Also, a deadline could be missed. So yeah, definitely don't let people distract you from what it is that you need to do. Okay. Speechless. Someone is at a loss for words. I feel like that's about that tower. Someone is going to be speechless because you're not going to allow a fuck nigga. Ooh, damn. That came out so strong. Channeling. I didn't even mean to say it, y'all. I was trying to say fake friend. I saw the fake friend card in my head, but I said fuck. Okay. Some of y'all are not going to allow this fake friend or this fuck boy or fuck girl to like mess up whatever you have going on. And you're adamant about it. Oh, Percy. That means the reading is over because he finally got up and walked around. Percy Pooh, are you okay? Percy, stinky butt. He just ignored the shit out of me. All right, we haven't pulled one of these in a long time for advice, but when we have these long kind of like multiple message readings, I like to pull the angels and ancestors. So let's definitely do that for my Pisces. Y'all be sure to like the video. Thank you so much for being here. This is a production. We create quality instead of quantity, and I need y'all's support, okay? I cannot do this without y'all's support. You are a crucial part of this circle, and I appreciate you. But if you don't support the channel and you're just a karmic person wanting to come and see what the fuck is going on, you're mad about what I'm saying and you try to hate on me, fuck you, bitch! Get out! I love you, Pisces. That's not for all of y'all, okay? But there's definitely some. Mountains, stand your ground, just popped. Okay, we're going to take that. But we're also going to pull another card because I wasn't concentrating. For Pisces, guardian angels, archangel, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, what is the advice when it comes to Pisces and these messages? Stag, trust and thrive. Ooh. And Hunter with the ears, with the antlers. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. So basically, Spirit is telling you that things run deep. Your soul runs really deep. There's a lot underneath the surface that you may not see right now, but your intuition and your discernment is going to show you everything that you don't know so that you can have the clarity and the information that you need in the future. But there is a lot going on under the surface. I feel like what you have to remember is how strong you are, because we don't necessarily see, like when you think about Titanic and the iceberg, everybody didn't see, even though it's a mountain, and that can still be true. People didn't see the iceberg as being that big above the surface, but underneath the surface, it was huge and it was a force to be reckoned with. And it literally took down a ship that people thought was unsinkable. So it's something that you're doing that may seem really impossible to a lot of people, but you're going to do it because you are who the fuck you are. And you are the only one who God has ordained to be able to make those type of moves. And you're going to make them type of moves. And the only reason why you may feel like you aren't able to do it or that you haven't been able to do it yet is because all of these people were trying to convince you that you couldn't do it because they knew deep down that you motherfucking could. So what you need to remember is that you can, and to stand your ground with how you feel and be unwavering, like this card said. When it comes to the way that you feel about a situation, don't be easily swayed, and don't allow people to change your mindset, because your mind is very powerful and people have learned how to manipulate you to use it to their advantage. But now you need to take that power back. Also with the Stag card, trust and thrive, you have a lot of support, but I also feel like you have a lot of value that you need to see as well. I feel like there's things that are happening that you don't see, but that Spirit is trying to get you to understand is to your benefit, and that they're working on your behalf, and basically just knowing that things are going to work out the way they need to work out. And I feel like with the Hunter, they want you to do things that kind of scare you. The moon, told you guys, the moon is significant. Take note of intuitive messages. And then High Priest, intend and create. Wow. I kind of want to read the Mountains card. I'm thinking of a song, but I can't place it. I'm hearing a song about mountains. Oh, well, Stag came out first. Okay, let's read Stag first. It says, trust and thrive, come alive and thrive, stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strengths, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence. And their strength gives you the power to be not aligned, but I said it, agile in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive, onwards and upwards, period. Now, where is this mountain card? Because what? So basically, stand in your power. Yeah. Mountains says hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on because it's absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Also, mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the great mother and reaches high to the great father. So basically earth and sky. Yep. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you, that you can trust, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. So yeah, whatever obstacle you're going through, you're firmly rooted. You have a lot more power than what you think, and you have a lot more power than what people can see. So use it, utilize it, embrace it, stand in it, period. And then for the hunter, last one, you guys, I know it's hard getting your shit together, okay? But you can do it. You can do it. Let me shut the fuck up. Message for the hunter says, track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desires too. Now it says, instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential, but this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. Remember when we had that reading talking about going back to the past to move into the future, and it felt like y'all were being split into? I can't remember which one it was, but I feel like that's relevant for this message. Okay. So you're going to be able to resolve something that's been haunting you from the past and face your fear. If you are a man or identify as male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply, possibly to get in touch with your feminine side. If you are female or identify as female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations, basically to stand in your masculine. Okay. So I hope that helped you guys. I feel like overall what spirit really wants you to know is to be who you are, embrace who you are on this journey, and understand and basically identify the way that the lies have been told to you. You need to understand that the tides are turning and things are changing. You may be this year was a milestone birthday for you, or there was something big that's happening in your life. Whether you see it or not, it's very important. And you're going to have to basically attack those things that have been telling you that you can't do whatever this is, so that you can overcome it and basically be the powerhouse that spirit has wanted you to be this entire time. So I know you guys can do it. I can do it. You can do it. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You're being moved. Okay. You're being shifted. You're being released. So you should rejoice in that and be very happy and proud of yourself, Pisces. I love you guys so much. Be sure to donate if you can so that you can be entered into our free reading giveaway raffle. I cannot wait to see you guys again in the next reading. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, put the brains in the comments, engage with the content, you guys. Push this video through the algorithm. I want to try to see at least 500 likes on this video. Y'all be in here watching and you don't be liking the video so I can tell y'all some haters. And if it's a situation where you can't, then fine, I get it. But at some point, you can't just keep watching and not give back. So I just said what I said, whether you like it or not. I can't help that, but it's some real ass shit and I'm a real ass bitch. Always been, always will be. Pisces, I love you. Remember, this is our circle, booze. Bye.